What it be, what it do, players? It's your boy Cousin Roy back on the airwaves and ready to go to battle with you. I have been anticipating this day for so long. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's job is on the line. We have got players who have missed out on World Cup qualification. Harry Maguire has been acting like a dingbat, and there's talks of Zinedine Zidane turning real estate prices in Cheshire through the roof, while his wife is wishing she was having a manicure in London. All of this and more in today's episode of That's right, folks. That's right. We have a brand new segment today. Homeboy Junson has been working his ass off to get us a brand new segment up, and we are going to preview it today. I'm so happy that y'all are joining me, guys. It has been 2 weeks since we had any EPL football. Guys have gone on an international break, and almost every single one of our players, except for McTominay and Pogba, are back. The rest played full games, guys. So we're going to get all of this in today, and please welcome my homeboy Junson. What's up, brother?
Money heist.
I'm saying, bro, you talk about money heist. We are in probably in like less than 2 months. We are gonna lose all the money with all the players going out.
They're on a heist. Taking all our money. Bloody hell.
Straight up, bro. Hey, so what's been going on, man? Hey,
Nothing
I
much,
can't.
nothing much, man. Just
I'm glad.
can't wait for EPL to start back.
Straight up, bro. I was so glad. I know we were talking in the group and all that. There's been a lot of discussion and going on, and we're going to preview your section in a little bit. But since today is a show on, we're going to preview the Watford game, guys. Okay, and we're going to get everything in. We're going to try and keep it short, sweet, nice, and concise. If you want to join us, please leave your comments in the chat, or I've shared the link over there. You can check in our Facebook page, Talking Cousin Roy's Talking Manchester, or on YouTube, Talking Manchester, and join us. So, okay, Junson, let's jump straight into this, man.
Yeah, man. Let's do it, man.
Number one thing we got to talk about the the injury update. So we've got Pogba out for probably 2 months or less if he can recover faster. Cavani is out for 6 weeks. Shaw is iffy, so I don't think he'll be starting. Varane, we already knew was out before this. So we pretty much like looking at the back. I think the main player that we are missing here now is Shaw. So if he doesn't play tomorrow, most likely the one that's going to step up will be Telles. Yeah. As for the midfield with Pogba not playing tomorrow, I think it's okay. We already have contingency plans. Fred played decently in for Brazil.
Right?
Yeah, he played well. I mean, they didn't lose, they didn't win. It was a draw, but still they're still top of the group. And apparently he played the full 90 minutes and he played well. So and so with these injuries coming in, right? I'm looking at Harry Maguire coming in, going to start for sure. That's going to polarize.
He's going to be doing his celebration. I can do it with my headphones.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing it because I want to because like like we saw in that interview, Alex Ferguson said, "What do you tell Shaw Maguire? Concentrate, concentrate." So anyway,
Must do it in the Scottish accent or concentrate.
Yeah. You need to concentrate, mate. You need to concentrate. So if he's going to start, I mean, we're playing against Watford. By right, with the team that we have now, we should be winning. It's not even a question about what kind of tactics we're going to play against them. Watford is a team that we should be beating. With these guys missing, bro, how badly do you think we will be affected tomorrow?
The thing is, any good team, and I mean, we've been always boasting about our squad depth. Early in the season, we were sharing, right? Remember, everyone was saying, oh, look at MU's squad depth, compared to City, compared to Liverpool. We have one of the teams with the deepest depth, deepest. But the thing is,
the deepest wells.
Yeah, deepest pockets also, deepest whatever.
Yeah.
Now they have dug into a deepest hole as well. So,
yeah.
So the thing is, they have enough players to actually overcome Watford. I think even our second 11 also can at least give a good game to Watford as well. So the thing is, this shouldn't be an excuse with injury as well, because looking at how Varane, Pogba, Shaw, I mean, I think the biggest person that we're going to be missing is actually Shaw. But again, looking at Telles and possibly Diogo Dalot playing on the left, I don't see us having any issues as well, because again, like you've been mentioning just now, Watford is not exactly doing that well in the last few games, and I don't think Ranieri managed to get the team together yet. So I mean, this is the time to actually attack them and cause more damage.
So Luke Shaw missed the last game for England because of the concussion protocols
Mm,
in cities. I mean, he didn't travel, but the fact that he's
mm.
not back yet kind of concerning. However, Scott McTominay apparently is expected to be available. So okay, I'm thinking of
Sore throat. He's recovering from sore throat.
from Sotter.
Yeah, got some
Send
Bonjela
him some
and
strepsils. Send the
some.
homeboy some strepsils,
I
man.
think he took the whole strip, man.
Yeah. So yeah, as far as the injury update goes, that's what we have. So I'm guessing we probably already used to this kind of injury update with Cavani only being able to play one
Mm.
game and then being out. So I'm just gonna move on to the next topic, man.
Yeah,
This is
man.
what I heard this morning, which I thought was really, really silly. What the what the hell is this crisis talks nonsense? So apparently, when Oli came back to when the players came back to the club, Oli came back to training. He held crisis talks with Ronaldo and the players.
Hmm.
Thinking, guys, we're already in a crisis. What the hell crisis talks you're talking about? The only person in crisis is Oli.
Hmm. Hmm.
Nobody else is in crisis. The player's not in crisis.
I mean, for a club of MU size, I think every single step is a crisis talk, lah. I don't know because the thing is
Especially when you're
looking.
playing now.
Yeah, especially playing now. And then the thing is with, I think with, I mean, every player is being scrutinized. If you notice, like from, even from Ronaldo, and then now Maguire, and then with all the injuries. I mean, I'm not surprised if Oli called for a team talk, but I don't think it's a crisis talk per se.
Yeah, and the story came from the one. Remember, you were telling me, hey, some of these, especially like this one. I'm going to say it was Daily
Yeah,
Mirror.
yeah,
Daily Mirror wrote this
yeah.
crisis
So,
talk. So
some of these this dailies lah in the UK, they need to sell because competition is high. So sometimes if you see crisis stock, right, the whole article right at the end there, this could possibly be a crisis stock, but that was the title. So
yeah, like
um
guys, I hope
just
if you're tuning in, I want to say so like the Manchester Evening News. Sometimes they write the news. It's all at the bottom, just the two line. But
mm,
sometimes the quotes are from like several years ago, and then people keep
yeah,
sharing it around because it comes from Manchester. Look, man, they know how to churn. They're good at churning up stories, so they're
they,
going on and
yeah,
regurgitating shit
and
from years, right?
spinning it and trying to sell papers lah,
Man,
basically.
I tell you so, guys, please, like, we're trying to keep it authentic here. Some things may
Mhm.
be repeated, but most of the thing comes from the heart, man. The days of thinking with the mind hopefully are over because we're trying to get this thing snappy, man. So,
Yeah, man.
moving on from these injuries, bro, Harry Maguire's celebration. I didn't talk to you, man. Let's talk, man.
That's wait,
I
wait.
talked to Vasily that day, yeah.
What was it like? Come on, you scored against Andorra and San Marino, and is it Andorra? Was it Andorra? Yeah, and it was Andorra, right? You scored
Albania,
Albania,
and San
Albania,
Marino,
San Marino. Sorry,
Albani.
Andorra was the other team. I can't remember. Okay,
Mm.
so Albania and San Marino. I mean, come on, lah.
And he played almost the full game, huh? Because San
I,
Marino, I saw him on the pitch. I'm not going to watch that game, okay, I'm a Brazil guy,
mhm.
but I think because I think I saw him on the second half, so I'm thinking, what is Gareth Southgate doing?
I think he's trying to just give him back his confidence. Like maybe he
Ah,
told boss, I crisis lah, boss.
yeah, aku tengah krisis sekarang.
I want to play. I want to play. I want to play to forget. Some people like to work and take their mind off things. Maybe he's doing that lah. But
Like our banner lah today. I had to change it, man. I did the earlier one because I was busy, and then when
mm,
I had to go out for a while. Then when I came back, I said, "Hey, man, I gotta hit that, man. I gotta change that thing,
mm,
So I had to switch it up. Surah gila ka, bro? Yeah.
don't know lah. I think he also got fed up already because I think I shared with you the other day as well regarding his interview with Gary Neville
And
and
I
on
watched
his
it
show.
this
Yeah,
just now.
yeah, and you saw what he said. Is he was, I mean, his templated answer lah. Like, oh, it's a big thing to become a captain, blah blah blah. But again, you have to think about it. He is still a young guy. Okay, he's still a young guy. He's in his mid
20.
twenties. Yeah. So the responsibility on being a captain for one of the biggest team, it is a huge responsibility, and perhaps maybe it kind of got to his head a little bit, and he lost it a bit lah. But part of me still hope that he comes good because I can see some qualities in him. Not like, I mean, sometimes people will say that he's shit and all those things, but I don't think he's that bad of a defender. He's actually quite a decent
Mm.
defender. It's just that, I think he's going through a rough patch. I remember even Steve Bruce had moments like that. Gary Pallister had moments like that. Even Yapstam had moments like that. Even Rio Ferdinand, I still remember that 8 months ban that
And
he
for
had.
the dope,
Yeah,
missing the
the
test.
doping one.
Mm.
Yeah, so he had his moments also. He had his brain fart moments in the first few years as a MU player. So, um, but again, because at the moment now the entire team is under scrutiny, and him being the captain, and a lot of people are saying he don't deserve to be the captain because he just joined the team, and he took over from Ashley Young. So that itself is also another scrutiny. Becoming an MU captain is a big thing. It's a huge thing, and you are following the footsteps of a lot of really great players. We're talking about people like Roy Keane, Cantona. You're talking about Brian Robson, and see all these are big names. Wayne Rooney, and then you're talking about Gary Neville. All these are legends of the club. So to fall on the I would say on the arm of a new joiner, it is quite a big thing. So perhaps maybe he got over his head.
I think, yeah, I think very. I mean, look, the boy has to grow up. This is not the time to be acting all celebratory when he's scoring Albania number. Because it's supposed to be bigger than that.
Yep.
You're in a position where, okay, yeah, like that interview. Where you from? Sheffield. Sheffield. Then went to
Mm,
Hull. Didn't play much. Then don't know
mhm,
where fuck he went up there. End up with us for 80 million quid, whatever it
mhm,
was.
mhm.
Um, you already said you're going to get criticism. I still don't think that kind of behavior is becoming of Manchester United. And
Exactly.
the football players will defend him, I know, because
Mhm.
there are a lot of emotions running it. But when you're getting paid millions and you're playing for a club that millions want to play for, you got to be better than that. So
Show
on
some
that same,
class, lah, I would
show some
say.
class,
Yeah.
lah, bro. So
Mm.
on that same note, like, so then who should be the captain then? Like now, like for Manchester United's captain,
Oh, I think there are a lot of actually plenty of choices. Actually, especially the
Vas
last.
said De Gea yesterday. It was
Yeah,
one of the options.
yeah. I mean, De Gea out of merit and out of seniority as well. And I think in the last few games, especially the loss against Liverpool and the loss against City, you saw how frustrated he was. He was screaming at his defense. He was screaming at everyone. That I like to see because I haven't seen that side of him before, actually, to be honest. Because I always think that he's a very quiet keeper. He's not the vocal type compared to like Schmeichel.
Schmeichel,
Yeah, and even to the certain extent, Van der Sar. But
Edwin also.
yeah, Edwin is a little bit quiet, but you can see that his words, he's like the calm elder brother that, hey bro, chill man, the
Yeah,
kind of
and
guy.
the
Yeah,
and the team in front of you was so solid.
yeah, yeah. He don't need to be crazy because you
They
got
go
Vidic and
nuts.
Ferdinand there.
Mm.
So the thing is, like for this one, De Gea, he this season itself, you can see that he is growing into that role as a leader as well already. You can see he was organizing his defense. He's being a little bit more aggressive. You saw how he whacked that roof thing after the game. He was so frustrated. So that is one option that we can pick.
That's why I
It,
feel like he
mm,
should be the permanent leader going forward. Since we
mm,
seem to be relying a lot on being better defenders. If you're going to
mm,
ask Harry Maguire, then he doesn't seem solid enough. Doesn't seem to have the mentality for Manchester United. Because we
mhm.
are spending millions and
Yep,
millions on players and on wages. Then just stick lah. Like, I
correct.
know you want somebody to shout and give orders on the pitch. Hey, bro, if Bruno is not a captain,
Mhm.
if Rashford, Greenwood, Ronaldo, Sancho, Tommy, Fred are not captains, doesn't mean they're not going to call out each other and say, "Hey, bro, you run.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to pass." They're still going to
I
do
mean,
without that armband.
because you can see like for Bruno himself, you see he demands. You see, sometimes you can see he was like, you see his gestures, how he screamed at players. I remember the damn he was screaming at Greenwood, and after that he put his hand on his shoulder. That itself shows a lot of character as a leader. You see, he's trying to guide Greenwood, and sometimes you can see he even talked to Fred a lot. Talked to Fred a lot,
Yeah.
and
So
of course, yeah,
you agree that he can do that without the captain's armband,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah. So why not? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just being because I don't want to repeat. That's
mm,
why I'm thinking. Like in my opinion, Vas had a good point also when he brought. I was thinking somebody in front. Then I realized no need.
mm,
Keep him for years. Then just leave it there, right? The front
yep,
fillers know how to play, isn't it? So who
yep.
was your next? Who was the other one? I just put a
Actually,
few names out there.
three person I think can become the captain for MU actually. De Gea, Bruno, and of course Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo being the player that he's captain for Portugal, and You look at him; he is the most successful player in the world, and
Would
he
there be an
knows.
issue with playtime, bro? Maybe like cause old, no won't pay much. Maybe a
Not really,
striker.
because captain is not just on the pitch. The captain itself is on the day-to-day basis. Everything. Captain is everything. Even on times when they're out, how he
That's a good
gelled
point.
the team together. You see, the last time when Roy Keane was the captain, I mean, every time everyone said that that he's detached, from the players. He don't join certain things, but he said,
Mm.
because the thing is, we are professional players. For God's sake, we Man United players. It doesn't mean that I don't go out to drink with you. Then I'm not your teammate.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
that's
a
true.
captain is a captain. Then he set things right. Like during training, he set things right and all these things. So, but again, we don't know what Maguire do during training. So,
Mm.
we on that sense, I can't tell.
Can only speculate. I mean, and we can always have several leaders. Right? We don't need
Exactly.
one leader only, right? You can
Hmm.
have several leaders in the team, and then when the game starts, keep it to the same guy, lah. Then everybody
Correct.
knows where to go, so he can organize. Okay,
All great teams have a lot of leaders and a lot of
Mm,
vocal leaders in the team. So
mm,
I
mm.
think MU needs someone like that. I mean, we need leaders like that, multiple leaders in the team.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at some of the best captains who were goalkeeper, and first name, I think, can't mind apart from Michael, but he wasn't at Menu lah.
Mhm.
It's Buffon. How many years that fellow
Buffon,
was the thing? Was Juventus Saki team?
Oliver Kahn.
Oliver Kahn, there you go. Come on,
So
man. Was
one of my
what
favorite, she love it. Remember, she love it.
Jose Luis Chilavet? Oh, that guy, two free kicks, penalty, crazy fellow, that one.
Crazy. I respect la way.
Fucking nutter. That Liverpool goalkeeper, was he also the captain, the German one? I forgot his name, but it eludes me now. Sorry.
German?
He was also was he a captain for Liverpool or that time? Oh, maybe not. Okay, yeah.
No, no, I don't think so. I
The
don't think
short
so.
curly blonde. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. My bad.
Mm.
So you see, there's so many players in big clubs that
Goalkeepers
were
as
kept.
captain, yeah,
And homeboy, been 10 years more. He
yeah, yeah.
came as an
He's I
18-year
think
old.
so.
Perfect.
Yeah, he. Okay, two players that okay, I would say three players, including Phil Jones. Okay, three players that is the remnants from the glory days. One is the here. He won the Premier League. When he was here. Phil Jones, but the guy is constantly injured, so defeats the purpose. And you have Ronaldo, who and all these players, they know what it means to play for the team. They have been there when the team is at the top, so they know the how to say they know what to expect from everyone. You see, so they can actually transmit that towards the entire team. I,
Yeah,
I don't see why not. Yeah.
and right now since he has to build this up from the back, I
Mhm.
think I think there's no better choice. So
Mhm.
okay, nicely we already got the intro and all out of the way. Pam 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 pam. Time for the new freaking segment, ladies and gentlemen.
Drum
Ladies and
roll.
gentlemen, to my 200 million viewers right now who are tuning in, I hope your internet connection is good. Be prepared. Be ready. I don't understand why you all haven't subscribed yet. This new segment is going to kill you. It's going to like turn your world upside down. Ladies and
Subscribe, man.
gentlemen, you ready? Boom.
Dang.
I
All
mean,
right.
CNN and BBC ain't got shit on me, bro.
Come on, man. This is talking
Guys,
Manchester,
look,
man.
man. Just don't
You
even
guys,
mess with this. Can you
yeah.
see? What?
It
I
just
mean,
get better every week.
this is like, I need to play the intro again right now just to get the music up. Because this is like, what, man?
Do
Turn
it,
the
man. Do
sound
it.
up.
Do it. Do it.
Turn the sound up, man. You know what? I'm just going to, I'm just going to play it, man. What's up? What's up, man? Woo! Let's go, baby. Finally, ladies and
Finally,
gentlemen, we have our lineup. We have been
this is
preparing.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
We've been working on this together. Me and cousin Roy. We've been telling ourselves, we need to get this up, and we managed to get this
Visuals,
up.
baby.
Yep.
Get that
So
eyeballs, baby.
what's up?
You want eyeballs like this? Oh, damn. Whoa, cousin Roy. Shit. Oh, fuck, man. We play. Damn. What's up? Just said hit me, man. So, guys, what we're going to do
Yep.
in this new segment is
All right.
firstly, the new segment is for you to like and subscribe. That's it. Okay, thank you for joining. Good night. No, I'm just kidding. New segment, we're going to bring lineup. And we're going to bring lineups that we want to see. So those are the lineups that you want to see. I don't know what Oli is going to play. Oli is going to play Fred and McTominay in the midfield. It pains us to sometimes put them in. So sometimes you can use an educated guess to see who is playing and who to bring in. But for this week, we already prepared who we would like to see play against Watford.
Mm-hmm.
Junson, hit it, bro. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Lineup number one,
So
the one
lineup
and
number one, of
only.
course, the one and only.
No questions.
Mm-hmm.
No
He is in
questions.
his form of his life. His form itself is the same form that actually won him that multiple Player of the Year, and
Yeah,
he's the one that constantly saved MU in the last few
I'm
years,
telling you.
and he is back. So
Mm-mm.
he no chance he's going to be out unless he's injured.
Bro,
Then
it's
of course
fresh.
he is fresh. If he's fresh, and then he didn't play for Spain as well, right? So he was on the bench. So he is definitely fresh, and I think he should be the first choice for me in there.
Bedrock.
And of course, in defense,
So this is what we're
um,
looking at.
yeah, I mean Maguire, I don't think so. They will leave him out,
I don't think
and
so. I
but
think he might score, but I just want to put it out there.
yep, and I think after discussing with cousin Roy, we feel that Bailly have that edge over Lindelof. Um,
Despite the
despite Lindelof being
the
the constant partner of Maguire,
and
and
that overexcited, overzealous slide screw up that caused the
mhm,
the goal. He makes mistakes sometimes, but not very often like that. He was trying
mhm.
very hard. So we were talking yesterday. I said, "Play lah. We like to see him."
Yes, because I always feel that him with Maguire. I mean, we have not really seen him with Maguire often, but every time when he plays with Maguire, especially when they play four at the back, he complements Maguire actually quite well because of his speed and his aggression. Maguire more towards the positioning, the reading of the game, the ball control, and he's not as fast as Bailly, and Bailly can compensate that like how Ferdinand and Vidic. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing for us as well. And I think on the wings, for the fullbacks, is quite a given. If Shaw is playing, is fit enough, his head is back in place, so then he's definitely going to be on the left. And so far, I don't see why Wan Bissaka is not playing. Almost he didn't play any international match, and I'm thinking he's going to be switching his allegiance very soon. He's not going to be playing for England anytime because looking at how Gareth Southgate is speaking, he might go and play for Congo anytime soon.
Oh, is
Okay.
this you can do that? Is it?
Oh, because he haven't played for the senior team yet, so
Oh
he still
damn.
can choose. So the thing is, he's contemplating. He's actually, I can see that he really wants to play for England, but he's not getting chosen. Sooner or later, he's going to jump ship, like the Mikel Antonio as well. He is waiting, but he didn't get, so he went to play for Jamaica.
Oh, okay. All right. So that means he'll have maybe a bit of a chip on his shoulder, and
Yep.
he'll want to play well. He better play well. I mean, I
Mhm.
hope. And so I'm thinking like instead of if Shaw, at least we are going with the 4-2-3. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking if Shaw is not there, hopefully Tellers comes in.
Yep. Either
Yeah.
Shaw or Telles will be on the left, but
Yeah.
I still think that Maguire and Bailly should be there.
Yeah.
Bissaka is given unless we get some other right back or unless suddenly Diogo. Oli decided to go with Dalot. But I
Mm.
feel Dalot is a better attacking option compared to Bissaka. But Bissaka is always the Oli's favorite son, lah. So I don't see any changes in there.
Right.
Mhm.
Moving
And
on to
then
the
midfield.
this has to be. Come on. Come
Come on,
on.
man. We want to see this happen. You
Blondies
know,
in the house.
Tommy and Donny.
That's
Tommy
right.
and Donny. Whoa, how it rhymes. Tony, Donny. Okay lah. We have the
We
Tony, Donny.
we got Jim Carrey and Jeff Bridges here.
We have the Dommy.
And we got the dummies, Tommy and
Tommy,
Dummy.
Tommy and Dommy, the Dommies.
So
So
McTominay has to play more and more, so because he needs to get better, he
mhm,
needs to be the main guy. That guy wants his shit,
mhm,
and nobody wants to see Fred playing. It's Watford,
mhm.
please,
Plus
for
Fred,
F's
Fred,
sake.
like you say, he's been playing in for Brazil and he played in midweek. So I don't think he will be fully rested for this match. So I really want to see Donny playing, but we
Knowing
know,
it'll be Matic,
yeah, Matic will be coming in because knowing
knowing it,
Solskjaer, he's not going to take the risk. He's going to put
you
Matic
know
in there.
it, you know it.
But we
So we are
we
hopeful.
we want to see this happen. Okay,
I
we
really
want to see.
hope to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see this boy, fresh
Hmm.
legs. Let him play against Watford, please. Let him
Yep.
run his ass off. And if he doesn't play well in this game, because he's only had one game against West Ham in the
Hmm.
League Cup, with all a very very different team all of a sudden to play,
Hmm.
cannot. So now with these four at the back, Tommy in the middle, let Donny play. I hope he plays. I want to see. I want to see
Yep.
something.
I want to
I'm
see
not saying.
something.
Yeah, we I have not really shat on Fred so much. I just said maybe let's just see how Donny plays. Don't
Hmm.
get too into it. Okay,
Yep.
right
Then
on.
of course This is a given. Our main man Bruno, I feel that he's still considered our main man no matter what, because he himself actually, I have not seen a player being able to carry the team, I mean the MU itself, one player able to carry a team for a long time. And he himself, over the last 1.5 season, he's been carrying MU single-handedly, almost single-handedly, until you can see that he is burnt out, but yet he still performs. You see, he still performs. He still dragged the team. But of course, now with Ronaldo in the team, his influence has waned a little bit. But I still see him as a main guy. He's still our main outlet of creativity and the main outlet to connect the back and the front. Okay.
Yeah, and he played 2 games. He played quite a few of the. He played the qualifiers as well the other day, and he will be tired. But I don't know whether Oli wants to take the
Yeah.
risk and
I mean,
drop
but
him.
yeah, but he didn't start for Portugal, so I have a
Mm.
feeling he may start as well.
Yeah, so good for us lah. Yeah, I
Good
forgot
for
about that. We
us.
checked it yesterday, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He was in
yeah.
the sub bench.
So
I
he
just
was in
heard.
sub band. I mean, thank God Bernardo Silva started the whole game, so good lah.
Yeah, good for him. And then so now so finish it off. This, but no,
We
no.
have the wings. We have the wings. We are hoping that
Come
Sancho
on.
come good,
Yeah,
man.
come
Come on, he
on.
he have to start to show his 75 million uh tag
Play the
price
boy.
tag already. Yeah, play the
Put
boy.
him on.
Give him a few games. See how it goes. He's starting to get the hang of the English game. You can see that. We saw some flashes of his brilliance over the last 2 games. You see that he can do it. We know he can. We know his quality. We know what he's capable of doing. It's just that I think he's still getting the grip of the speed of the English game. I think earlier we were
Mm,
talking about um, how Veron couldn't cope. Remember in our other chat as well, how Veron
yeah.
couldn't cope with the English game. So
Couldn't go to the English game.
yeah,
Roy
so
Keane was there getting the ball most of the
yeah,
time. He needed the ball at his feet. But
mhm,
I mean, come on, man. The guy's a winger away. Give him the ball,
yeah.
let him run.
Let him run, man.
Let
And
him
we know this
kill.
guy can dribble, this guy can cross. So do it, man. Don't play him on the left. I realize, Oli like to play him on the left. Don't play him left. Leave Rashford on the left. Keep this guy on the right. Tear the defense open and whip in a nice cross to our main man, Ronaldo. That's it.
Gotta play.
You gotta play. He's gotta play.
Who
And the
else?
thing,
Right? Everyone's injured. Martial's injured. He's gonna leave.
yep.
Cavani's out. You want to put
So
Greenwood in front there and not
yeah.
really reliable yet.
So we are not too sure what's going to happen, but we know Ronaldo is
Mm.
going to be playing because with him playing, the chances of scoring goals is definitely much higher.
How is that?
Yeah, we know with his experience and he have to
So
play. We got no choice.
So, guys, I would love you. I would love to know what you all thought about this
Hmm.
formation tomorrow. Whether you agree this is a good formation to play against Watford,
Hmm.
or whether you think we're full of shit and we don't give a toss. So now we're going to move on to the next one, which might be the likely one. I don't know,
Yeah.
but this is why we prepared.
Okay. All right.
Boom.
So of course, between the
Same,
posts,
same.
same guy. We will
He's
not
the
change
true,
him.
true.
The true man. The true.
The true. What's that movie? Cloud Atlas. The true, true.
The true. All right. And of course, in the central defense, I think we can't run
What
because
y'all think? Let me know, guy. I really would like to know what y'all think of this. Like
we got no other people.
would you? Yeah, we know other people. And would you guys put Lindy in the middle or put Bai in the middle? Like the previous show, I had said in that game where he scored that in the City
Mhm,
game, I said play him in the middle, but only stuck to this. So in my
mhm.
opinion, I would still like Bai in the middle, but
Let's
because
do it,
Bai
man. Let's
has
do
the
it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
oh
Oh,
oh okay, all
oh,
right,
let's do this.
all
Okay.
right.
There you
We
go.
we do a switcheroo.
Switcheroo.
So okay, I'll keep talking. So I am
Okay.
always nice. I was always hopeful that they put they played Bailly in the middle, so I did this to be the last man because yes, he was the guy who was the Vidic, the number one. Rio was the number two. Number one always
Mhm.
goes. Number two stays back, right?
Yep.
I think Bailly is a better number two. Remember in the days when he was not injured, how many
Yep.
times he used to be last minute save
Yeah.
or cross the
He's
line?
the one that raised back. I think even that day he did the save. I still remember that game
Yeah.
against
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Atlanta. So you see, it's just that so many injuries and he's so crocked. I don't know whether it's because his body cannot take it or playing in this way has cost him injuries. But it's just such a sad thing that has happened to him. But
But I don't know if you notice, right? A lot of players that comes to MU and then they start to get injured. Look, remember
mm,
Owen Hargreaves?
there was there was a guy who wrote a story about that a few
Yeah,
years
they were
back
saying that
asking,
how
is it the
the back end, the medical team screwed up or something
is
like
that
that.
that one, the one I remember was they were talking about the
Yeah,
whole setup there, the pitch,
yeah.
the way they train at the ground, those like one massive
But he
story about
remained
him.
he remained crocked even though he went to the state of the art Manchester City. So
Yeah, sorry lah, bro. You can blame it on
legit
Alex
lah.
for bringing you
Yeah,
in early, but
yeah,
whatever lah. So anyway,
correct.
I was always hopeful Bailly plays in the middle, and let Lindelof go and run up and down. And
Hmm.
Maggie can run up and down. He's okay. He's good at
Yep.
getting it. Let Bailly be last man.
Yeah, I believe the last man be the guy that clean up the shit lah. We
Hmm.
know that Lindelof is a good defender, but he's not I don't know. He's not strong enough. I don't know why. He always loses out on one-to-one battles. I realize, but he's very good in what he's doing. His interception rate is high. He reads the game well. It's just that he's not just not tough enough. I don't know how. He needs to bulk up or
You
something. I don't.
think you think Zlatan just sold him? Remember, he said, "Oh, he's ready, man. Manchester United should get him. He's ready. He's there." I think maybe Zlatan just sold him.
Zlatan should train him lah. Train him to be the lion.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
Park should give Bailly some frog juice to toughen him up. Keeps getting injured, knee, ankle, toe, shoulder, everything getting injured.
Yeah, give him that, then he will be known
Disappointing.
as three lungs by
Yeah, yeah. He
or
needs 3 foot.
three
He
foot
needs
by.
3 legs. He needs to be 3 legs by the way he's getting. His legs are getting
So
injured.
at least one leg injured, you can put in the
Can put
spare
another
leg.
leg. God
Okay,
damn. But it'll be
so
likely
yeah,
this lah, I
it will
suppose.
most likely will be this. I would love to see Shaw on the left with Maguire in the center as well.
Mhm.
But of course, I don't think so. Oli will play that because it's too risky,
And
especially
Maguire
with
and Shaw have a good
yeah,
in that interview, so they said they have a
correct.
good relationship. Mm.
Yeah, they build up their relationship on the left side of the field. So, again, wing backs.
That's what it is.
I'm not too with this formation. Actually, I'm not too comfortable with Wan Bissaka playing that role because he is not very attacking. So
Mm.
he is
True.
like is wasted lah on the right side. For me, I would rather put Dalot in there because Dalot itself, I think there are several times he was put into the right midfield as well. So we know that he's capable of doing that forward run. So
I want to ask you something, bro. Think about this. Always when we see the games when Bisaka is playing, he's always staying at the back and he doesn't
mhm,
really go up front. Back in the day, whoever we had, Neville, Brown,
mhm,
and whoever else, it was always pa, the Fleur run from the side, then Beckham, Giggs, whatever, nice through ball, they run through
mhm,
cross, right?
yeah.
But nowadays, whenever we are having a corner and the defenders are up, Bisaka's always staying at the back. Do you
Mhm.
think that is the coach saying it? I'm just spitballing here. Do you think the coach saying you need to stay back? So because of that, we are losing out. I feel now talking about it. I think this is how I feel. I think because him staying there at the back so much, he's losing out on that. Maybe that attacking chances. I'm not sure
It
lah.
could be.
Like
I mean,
maybe
but I mean, I feel during corner he should stay back because I don't see him being any help in set pieces because he's not tall. But he's fast, so it's good for him to track back and do the Spider-Man tackle
mm,
that he's famous for. So it could be the coach that's telling him, you stay back, you help us to sweep anything that's going at the back, because when they're going to counter us on a corner, at least we have someone who that
yeah.
is good in one to one. Yeah,
But
so
has that hampered his offensive player? I feel like
I
just
mean,
not talking about it. I feel like
yeah,
maybe I mean, not
yeah,
just
it could
that.
be. It
That
could be, but in general, I mean, I'm still very puzzled why his attacking play is bad because initially he was a right winger converted into a right back, and that's how he got this role with MU, especially when he was in Crystal Palace. I remember I was reading about him how the coach said that he was actually a right midfielder, and they felt that like Valencia that they felt that his work rate was good, his tackling was good. Why not convert him to a right back? And when he became a right back, boom, he becomes who he is. That Spider Man lah, that
uh,
spider tackle kind of guy. You see.
I give him the guy got incredible balance. I really do wonder how it would
Mm.
be if like we can see him putting in more crosses into the box.
Maybe the
Yeah,
coach was saying, he sucks right midfielder.
maybe he practice. He can't get that timing right. The balls are
Yeah.
flying over.
Mm.
It's possible. Yeah, but anyway,
But
this is what it will be.
you can see that he improved his game a little bit lah. I mean, he's starting to attack. He's putting in decent crosses. I would say decent. Not great. He's not like how Shaw tears opens the defense with a nice whooping cross
Mm,
in there. But
mm.
you can see that he's getting there, and he's young. He's still young. He's still very young. So,
I hope we see
um,
more of this lah. Let's see.
yeah.
So
But he
we
needs a
remember
challenge.
this.
Yeah, he
Yeah. So
needs a challenge.
tomorrow tomorrow I'll be online after the game, guys. I'm
Mhm.
gonna watch. We're gonna pay attention to some of the things. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, man. And of course, this
You
time
know what
around,
to
you
do.
wanted, yeah, McFred. You wanted McFred. Um, just because for the fucks of it. Lah.
Because
Yeah, possibly Fred will play.
he might play.
Um, yeah, depending on his fitness level. So we
Yeah,
go with the standard, lah, huh? The standard.
yeah. And Tommy will be there if he gets out.
Yeah.
3-5-3-2.
And yeah, so
Oh
Fernandez,
wait,
of
also
course,
within 3-5-2. Right. Sorry, we're
yeah,
looking at it this way.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, this
So
way.
no other place but here for him.
Our main man Fernandez, Bruno,
Hopefully he can stay up.
he will be the most forward one compared to the
Mm,
three in midfield. Then of
yeah.
course the two up front we went with Rashford and Ronaldo,
Yeah.
simply
Hope so.
because Rashford, I think it's time for him to start the full match already. I think his fitness is back, and he has shown countless time. How many times he's been there already this season, the last few games, and we know that what he brings to the forward line. Like I say, no, I love how Rashford plays, and whenever time he plays, there's always hope for me because I don't know, somehow he 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 gives me the impression that he actually can carry the torch and bring hope to the team. Somehow, I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Rashford
I,
has either the Byakugan or the Sharingan, something in
yeah,
him. He,
he had that certain aura about
he got
him that
something. He got the
yeah,
aura. It's like
mm,
the Byakugan, the his Sharingan maybe triggered when Manchester United started playing so
yep,
badly. The strong emotions in him triggered his Sharingan. So that's why you're right. When he's on the pitch, he came back after injury. He got good vision. Yeah, score
he got
goal
good
and all
vision.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
somehow
Like
his work rate is spot on. No, I mean, we can't criticize it for any work rate, man. The guy
yeah,
is working his ass off every time he goes on the field. So
and maturing too. And
yes,
I think right now, if Ronaldo will be like a Itachi, so he really has to. I hope. I mean, I hope he stays injury free, gets a lots and lots of games, and is
mhm,
able to awake his Mangekyo man. Hopefully, by the end of the season, then next season we can make a run for a title.
yeah,
Bruno had the Byakugan. He can see. Oh, damn!
mhm.
I'm right. See, the mic fell. See that?
Ah,
You saw that? The mic fell. See, I was talking about Byakugan and all that, and the mic fell because it's true. It's the true. So I think Bruno is he is the one who has the vision. What he's the one doing all
mhm,
the passing and all that.
mhm.
Maguire is like the fat guy. What's his name? Choji,
Choji,
because he's had the bag. But these are the
get
only
him a
two.
bag of chips, man. Give him a bag of
Need a bag
chips,
of
man.
chips exactly. So these are the only two guys I see lah. But Rashford
Mhm.
definitely I think his Sharingan just awoke lah.
Yeah,
He's got
I
the
mean,
eye.
but looking at it again, if you look at it right, they usually what they do is, now we can do this, we can do this. So looking at it, sometimes it's fluid actually. If you look at it in the midfield, is it showing?
No, it's just showing the green, just the field.
Okay, showing the field. Okay, so it can be fluid as well because Bruno will always interchange with them, and sometimes you can see at times Bruno plays the false nine. So
Mm.
Ronaldo and Rashford, they will go to the wing and they cause havoc and they cut in from the wing. We know both of them are capable of doing that. So Bruno will be the one up there as someone who's going to be holding the fort for a while these two cut in and he will set them up or he will score by himself. So it's flexible. I realize this whole team.
Yeah, okay, nice, man. Hey,
Mhm.
this new segment is rocking, man. Got some
Let
good
us know,
insight,
man.
got
Let
some
us
good
know.
chat. So hey
Let
guys,
us know,
really,
man.
really let us know, like whether we are full of shit. Like I said, no opinion is wrong, and you can bring hate. No problem. You can bring a lot of hate. Yeah, we can take the hate.
Prove us
So
wrong, man. Prove us wrong. Come
yeah,
on.
exactly. So now, okay, hey, Junson, good job, man. This
Hey,
is
thanks, man.
some awesome stuff.
Mhm.
So now, final segment. Let's get to it. Predictions. Alrighty. So I'll go. So very quickly, let me think. I didn't really think about it the whole day. I saw that. Oh, but maybe really quickly about Brendan Rodgers. Sorry, very quickly about Brendan.
Mhm.
So Brendan Rodgers said Brendan Rodgers criticized a reporter
Mhm.
for asking him about the question about the job. He said, "Look, there's already a manager there, and I'm a manager of Leicester, so you shouldn't ask me. It's
Mhm.
disrespectful if you ask me." Long story short, I'm only focusing on Leicester, and there's nothing true to. So my opinion on it is it's half bullshit, half true. I'm sure
Mhm.
they got in touch with him, asked him, "Would you be willing to leave?" He would have said, "How much money you giving me? What's the plan? Am I getting money in January? And who's leaving? And who's giving you problems?" There would have been some questions there. I
Mhm.
think that thing was a cover up. What do you think? Some
I
wayang.
everything is wayang lah at the moment now. That's right.
Why?
That's right. It's all wayang.
You don't tell me that
I
he.
mean,
Come on.
okay. I think he's also covering his ass a little bit lah. So the thing is, if you look at
He's
it,
been good manager,
um,
yeah.
he if he say that yes, I got approached by United. I mean the and
Bad
if you
news
say
there.
and
It
and
will
if just say
look
United goes with Zidane suddenly, malu lah way.
look bad.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks bad. So
I
you have
just
to
surprised, huh?
play cool lah.
You saw that thing, right, bro? Surprised. I said it's disrespectful, huh? Like,
Nowadays, where got this kind of thing anyway? Gentlemen, man, gentlemen's agreement.
whole world is talking about it, bro. The reporter is coming there asking disrespectful. Yeah, we know there's another guy there, but first time, ah.
But
Anyway,
it's good for Leicester as well, because he sort of like gave the assurance that, you know what,
still
um,
solid.
yeah, I'm solid with you all. This is
Yeah.
all rumors, and it's not true. I mean, every manager will say the same thing. Like even now you say that Zidane is, property shopping in Cheshire.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
look,
so
man, this stupid Zidane. Apparently, Zidane looking for house, Brandon looking for house. So of course, property houses, the price in Cheshire probably went through the
yeah,
goddamn roof. And get the
this one maybe some rumors, shoot up by property agents, just to
yeah,
raise the value. Hey,
probably
Zidane is staying this area.
yeah, probably went to Manchester Evening News.
For all you know, maybe Zidane is going to join City.
Why not? Right?
Uh, or
Hey,
maybe he
come on,
decided to
man.
take a smaller team like Bury or Oldham.
And if the wife wants doesn't like Manchester, wants to go to London, tell her open up a fucking cafe
Yeah.
Manchester, and then just shut up. Okay, this is about football, woman. Take a step back. So now predictions, really quickly. I'm going to get into it. I've, I always predict that it's a 0-2-0, 3-0. Like I said, but I really hope this is the week that they can keep a clean sheet.
Mhm.
And I hope no last minute injuries. And I'm hoping this week we get a 2-0 lah.
Agreed.
I want to go three, but I'll go two.
I will also go with a 2-0.
2-0, I think manageable, right?
Manageable. Watford is not doing well. MU is not doing well, but
Yeah.
MU have that slight advantage over Watford.
Yeah. And then so stay tuned on Saturday, guys. After the show, I'll be going live. And then maybe on Sunday or Monday, we need to do I want to talk about the players that are potentially be leaving, and also I'll be highlighting some of the players who left on a free and how much money we have lost since then from the time we bought until the time we left. So hey,
Mhm.
thank you all so much for joining me, guys, this week. Remember, we got a new segment. So look, it's over, man. All other channels, this is the place you come for your football news, for your Manchester United news. Once again, I'm your boy, Cousin Roy, everybody's cousin and some people's uncle. Signing off. Peace out, Junson.
See you, man.